In the mid-1980s, a group of influential individuals sought to regulate the music industry and ignited a heated debate that rocked the nation. Today, I want to take you back in time to the 1985 PMRC proposal to the Senate Commerce Committee and explore its purpose, its key figures, and the impact it had on the music industry. The PMRC, or the Parent Music Resource Center, was formed in 1985 with the goal of regulating the music industry and protecting children from explicit and offensive lyrics. Spearheaded by Tipper Gore, the wife of then Senator Al Gore, the PMRC included such influential women as Susan Baker, the wife of then Treasury Secretary James Baker. The group proposed a rating system for music similar to that used in movies with explicit and offensive lyrics, labeled and restricted to children. On one side of the argument, the PMRC had the support of many concerned parents, as well as politicians, such as Senators Paul Hawkins and Strom Thurmond. On the other side of the argument, many musicians and free speech advocates fiercely opposed the proposal, including Frank Zappa, Dee Snider of Twisted Sister, and John Denver. Now I'm going to be playing a clip from Frank Zappa's testimony, which I found particularly impactful in terms of the testimony.
First thing I would like to do, because I know there is some foreign press involved here and they might not understand what the issue is about. One of the things the issue is about is the First Amendment to the Constitution, and it's short and I'd like to read it so they will understand. It says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. That's for reference. These are my personal observations and opinions. I speak on behalf of no group or professional organization. The PMRC proposal is an ill-conceived piece of nonsense which fails to deliver any real benefits to children, infringes the civil liberties of people who are not children, and promises to keep the courts busy for years dealing with the interpretational and enforcemental problems inherent in the proposal's design. It is my understanding that, in law, First Amendment issues are decided with a preference for the least restrictive alternative. In this context, the PMRC demands are the equivalent of treating dandruff by decapitation.
Frank Zappa's testimony before the Senate Commerce Committee is particularly memorable, as Frank Zappa was a composer, a musician, and a political activist known for his satirical lyrics and irreverent attitude. He began his testimony by criticizing the PMRC's proposal, calling it a misguided attempt to deal with societal problems, and a threat to freedom of speech. He went on to argue that the proposal was based on false information, and that it represented a real danger to the arts in America. Zappa's testimony helped to raise public awareness about the issue of music censorship and the importance of protecting freedom of speech. Following the hearing, the music industry voluntarily adopted a rating system that is still in use today, however. Some argue that the PMRC's proposal had a chilling effect on the industry, causing musicians to self-censor and leading to a decline in creativity and expression. Additionally, the PMRC's efforts brought the issue of music censorship to the forefront, spurring debates about free speech and artistic expression that continue to this day. In conclusion, we have explored the purpose of and the goal of the PMRC, the key figures on both sides of the argument, and the impact of the resulting legislation on the music industry and the freedom of speech. The PMRC's proposal and the subsequent congressional hearings had a profound impact on American legislation and society as a whole, highlighting the importance of protecting artistic expression and freedom of speech. Thank you.